Hi everyone. Okay, so you should have almost finished this part here. I put this part here on our Google Classroom site already. And this page we will do together in class on the 18th when we have our Zoom session. And also I created a Word document that I want you to finish that is for this page. And we're trying to finish this section here. And there is audio for that. And I would like you to listen to the audio and then try to complete this activity. The picture is not on Google Classroom, sorry. Cambridge did not create a PDF digital version of this book for us to use online. So we're using the book, the hard copy itself, and therefore I cannot copy and paste these pictures to Google Classroom. But sometimes, not always, but sometimes I can create these in a Word document for you to do as homework. So this part we should finish by the 18th, and also this part. And I will give you points for that when you finish it. I want to talk very quickly, because this video takes a lot of space, about this page. This is page 5, and I would like you to study section A here at the top. This is called a mind map, and we use diagrams like this, or pictures, images like this, to help organize our work. So this is for a person that is named in this section here at the top in part A. And it reads, this section, read Maricel's brainstorming notes for her self-introduction presentation. Check the 4 topics she included in her brainstorming map below. So in our book, they call this a brainstorming map. And they want you to check 4 things from this list that she included here. So I can see that she created class goals. Is that in my list? No, it is not. So what else do we have? What else does she talk about? Well, that's finished. She's talked about that already. But there are some other sections here that we need to check in these boxes here. When we finish with that, we're moving to this section in part B. And it says, read Maricel's additional notes. then use them to complete her brainstorming map. So when we finish with this section, we're going to put these notes into the mind map here. This information goes where? Write that here in the map. Okay? And when we finish with that, we're moving to organizing, and we're going to, here in section 3, part A, we're going to number Marcel's note cards from 1 to 4 in the order you think she will talk about each topic. So Marcel will give a presentation. Before you read the presentation or watch or listen to the presentation, what do you think Marcel will talk about in her presentation? Check those things here you think she will talk about, then you can watch or listen to see if you were right. Okay? Next page. Developing presentation techniques looks like this. Okay. And in this section, we're learning how to make a connection with our audience when we present. And also, how do we keep the audience's attention? Do we scream? Ah! What do we do to keep the audience's attention when we're presenting? It reads, you can create a positive connection with the audience and keep their attention with these presentation techniques. Write the techniques under the pictures, then check your answers. I'm not going to worry about checking our answers just now. I might do that in our Zoom session on the 18th. So what we want to do in each of these pictures on page 6 here is write the techniques listed in this box under the pictures that they match to. So it's really a matching activity. Which of these techniques here best matches the boxes pictured here? Write those there, okay? And then, moving to part B here at the bottom, read the tips under each picture. Put an X next to the tip you think is wrong. Then watch or listen to Patrick and check your answers. So you'll notice in each of these boxes some tips for presenting. There are 3 of them in each box. One of those tips does not fit. One of those tips is not a good tip. For example, in the first box, I notice tips. Make your arm movements clear and simple. Okay, is that good? Is it bad? Also, keep moving your hands quickly to get attention. Move your hands quickly to get attention. Is this good? Is this a good tip or a bad one? Finally, use your hands to emphasize key points. Emphasize means to make something stronger. For example, the world is really big. When Jody says, the world is really big, my voice changes, my facial gestures change, and I'm using my hands to emphasize really. Is this a good thing? Is it a bad thing when we're presenting? So, as you read each section, look for tips that you think really are not so good, and check those. And I think in our Zoom session on the 16th, we'll discuss those together. So when we finish with that section, then we can listen or watch a video. Listen to Patrick and check your answers. So there will be a person named Patrick, and Patrick is talking about some tips that are good to remember when we give a presentation. We're going to listen to Patrick to see if the tips we checked that are no good are in Patrick's presentation. Does Patrick mention those things? Okay, so that's pages 5 and 6. Good luck, everyone, and I look forward to our Zoom session on the 18th. Goodbye.